What are they wearing?
It's shaking.
scared of kids running around now.
Yeah, they're not scared.
う